I saw you looking behind you at stats. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
So good.
it's nice to see myself there, so I'm happy. I feel like I played pretty fine this game, so...
Yeah, fine, but the problem is yesterday you played so well that, now it just doesn't look as good, Yike.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
I played really good yesterday. I'm really happy with my performance yesterday.
I mean, overall, aside from the opening game that you guys lost this weekend, how do you feel overall? And how do you feel about Vi? Because for your skill set, although it is, I think, very adaptable to different champions, it does seem to be right up your alley.
Yeah, so I mean, this split is really different from the last split, because last split I was playing all the carries, the Viego, Lilia, Belvet, and now I played first week 3 games Jarvan, and this week 3 games Vi. So it's really different for me, but I think it's good to adapt my champion pool, and I feel like I'm getting a lot better on these champs, which is really good for the future, because then I can play carries and the tanks, kind of. And yeah.
Is this planning for what lies ahead, being not only best of 3s and best of 5s domestically, but perhaps also the international competition that is looming?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's mostly for the international. Like MSI is in maybe 1 month, and I'm already hyped to play it, and I think everyone is excited.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine, right? If you're a newer player and you jump onto the scene, what advice would you give him?
Oh, I mean, the biggest thing when I see teams playing best of 1s in EU is that I think just preparing for the international is more important maybe than picking up some regular season wins. I think you guys are obviously confident that you will make it far in the playoff stage, as you should be. And I think, yeah, just exploring your champion pools a bit deeper. I think for you, especially as a rookie, it's really important to not be satisfied winning on only one style, but kind of going further than that, which you have now on the Vi and Jarvan. I think your Vi was top-notch today for sure.
Thank you.
And yesterday as well. On the topic of yesterday, the really big win versus Vitality, how much of a confidence boost did that give you, knowing that they were, of course, in possession of first place and they were heralded as the best team in the league, rightfully so?
Yeah, so it was a bit scary because we lost on Saturday versus Koi. So going into Vitality match, we knew it was probably going to be hard, but I think we were all really prepared and everyone was like really focused to win this one. And I feel like we played really good, and yeah, we won the game versus Vitality, which probably gave us a big boost, like confidentially. And we just played the same today, and I feel like we played a bit worse today, but it happens,
Yeah, a little bit worse. BB was saying in the interview that in scrims, actually, it's happened a couple of times this week. So you're trained in playing from behind. What's going wrong in those games, and in this one particularly, if you had to summarize it, that the focus on early game seems to be off a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just lose focus sometimes if it goes too slow, or if like nothing happens in the game and they get dragon or something. Maybe we get like a bit stressed and like try stuff, and then we can do mistakes.
Yeah, but, it's going pretty well still. Let's pull up the standings. There's now 4 teams tied in first place. Treats, what do you think about this? It's G2, SK, BDS, and Vitality at the top of the table.
Yeah, I mean, after the early game, I was willing to hail BDS as the best team, right? But then obviously you guys just kind of smurfed on them in late game. So 4 teams, I think all teams have very different strengths and weaknesses, which I think is cool. It's not kind of like that everyone is really good at playing around bot or something. I think there's a lot of diversity in these teams, which makes the standings really exciting.
Do you think that this is the 4 top teams that we'll see going forward, perhaps going into the postseason, Yike?
I think that all the 4 teams will for sure go to the playoffs. I don't know if they're already qualified, but yeah, I can see all of them. I see Koi as well, probably going there. They even beat us, so yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, I feel like all the teams are pretty good right now, and that's why it's pretty close in the standings.
Yeah, it is, and it's very exciting to see, as were your games. Thank you so much, Yike, and congratulations, and good luck next week. We'll take a quick break, and then our last game of the week, Fnatic versus Koi. Can Fnatic get another win? Let's see.